This is a love reading for Aries. It is intended for Aries Sun, though it may also resonate with Aries Moon and Aries Rising. Please make sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising sign video, as you may resonate more fully from one aspect of your personality than another at any given time. All right. Okay, so first of all, obviously this is not going to be every Aries. If it resonates, keep it. If it doesn't, then toss it aside. It's not always going to be your reading, okay? Also, remember, this can be about you or this can be about your person. Though I will say you this, you that. It could also be your partner or your love interest, okay? Because the intention is this is a love reading. Though it could pan out to be not love. It may, or let me restate that, not romantic love for some of you, okay? But it is intended for that. So the very first card that you got was give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, right? Some of you may have communication issues, or maybe you have different goals in mind. Some of you may even be wanting to travel. I don't know. I'm just giving you some different scenarios that I'm seeing here. But honestly, what I'm seeing is that for the Aries that this is talking to, maybe you think about relationships or think that you want a relationship, but it's like when one starts coming your way, you dart, okay? Maybe it's fear, insecurity. Again, it could be because of what we were just talking about. You have different goals than the other person, or maybe they're too compulsive, or they think you're too compulsive, or maybe there's issues of travel. I mean, it could be anything, but the overall feeling that I get is that this is somebody who you got to be willing to stay in it to win it. You know what I mean? You've got to be willing to give it a chance. You can't just take off at the first sign of a differing opinion or anything like that, okay? For some of you, I also see that you could be doing this because of the number 8. Like maybe you don't give people a chance because of some situation involving a death, an ending, a rebirth, or shared resources, like, you know, sharing money with somebody else, okay? Could be that too. Money or resources, I should say. All right, so let's move on. So the second card that came for you is calling in your soulmate. So you do have the desire, even though your actions are not aligning with what your intent is, or that's the way it has been in the past. And the clarifier is saying because you feel like you're being blocked creatively, or for some of you, because there's codependency on another person's resources. All right, so just keep that in mind. Being codependent on someone else's resources, you can, you know, find ways to make money where you don't have to be dependent on them, or find a partner who's not all about the money. You know, it's not something you have to be ashamed of, especially if there's like a disability or something like that you can't help, right? I mean, I'm not saying that you have one, but just in case. But I'm talking here, it's funny that I said the word talking, and then I looked up and I saw the number 3. So there could be issues also about, like I said earlier, communicating. It's about shared resources and communicating about these situations that will help to make your relationships more honest and stable. Okay? Whatever that means to you. And then the very last one is new love. And it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So if this isn't you, then there's somebody else who has romantic feelings about you. Okay? But I'm reading it as you. So there's somebody that you're interested in, but the clarifier is saying that you're not really letting them know, or you're keeping it secret. Or if you're not keeping it secret that you want to be with them, you're keeping it secret about the shared resources and the lack of communication. Okay, it could be any of that. For some of you also, with the Empress being in reverse there, with the Empress period, there's always a possibility there could be another person involved, like the other woman, the other man, a mother, a small business owner, something like that as well for some of you. But I'm just going to say, be honest. Work on the shared resources part. Don't lack confidence because of that. And also speak your truth, okay? Because that's what's going to bring it into fruition. But if you keep running from this fact that you're stuck on somebody else's resources, or clinging on to, well, if I get in a relationship, it's going to block my creativity, then you're never going to bring it about. Not fully and stably is the way I want to say it, okay? So you're kind of at a crossroads here. Some of you also could be dealing with legal issues as well, or something around publishing, foreign people, foreign places, foreign lands. Just throwing that out there as well. But that's what I get. No matter how you slice this, I feel like for Aries, it's basically saying, don't be so insecure. If there's issues with shared resources, try to get yourself out of that slump, or work with somebody who is not money hungry. Okay? And don't be ashamed. Speak how you feel. Tell the truth about your belief systems. Okay? That's the other thing that I want to say. All right, guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.